Hello, everybody. This is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Thursday evening to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today we are actually heading to Cincinnati, Ohio, in the 513 near the Kentucky border, and we will be at Heritage Bank Arena in Cincinnati, which it's like a small type of arena. It really does not host a NBA nor NHL team since Cincinnati, Ohio doesn't have a pro basketball and a pro hockey team. So this is going to be a Monday Night Raw episode. So I had announced towards the end of last episode with Rey Mysterio and John Cena versus Edge, Randy Orton, and AJ Styles that I had announced that it was going to be in an Eastern Standard Time Zone location, and thus I was right. So changing the subject, this is going to be a handicap match, 2-on-3 tag. So my team will feature Alexa Bliss, Auska, and Bianca Belair. And my opponents are Reckoning, who is now Mia Yim, and Bayley. So without a further ado, we'll see you guys in Cincinnati, Ohio. Alright, so we start the match off with Bayley and Alexa Bliss. So Bayley is wearing the orange, black, and white just to represent the NFL Cincinnati Bengals. So that was just a nice attack there by Alexa Bliss. So we're going to send Bayley. I was going to send her to the corner, but that's all right. I'm going to try to get a reversal. That is too late. So sorry, but now I get to escape. So now she is just shaking me back and forth. So I get to send her to the corner and just turn her around. So nice move by Alexa Bliss there. So now Bayley, she's going to go to the corner again. So I'm going to actually tag up with Bianca Belair. And she always says, keep it in the ring, boys, as she always says in the Grubhub WWE commercial. So she just punches Bayley out of nowhere. So now she's going to run towards the ropes and then just do an alternative to an elbow drop. So now she does an elbow drop on Bayley, but Bayley evades that. So it looks like she's going to pick up Bianca Belair, but she's a light heavyweight Belair, and Bayley is a light heavyweight too, but the rest of them are cruiserweight. So now Reckoning has an opportunity here in Cincinnati to step into the ring. So we're in the Ohio River, so just right outside of Kentucky. So we just do a nice cartwheel-ish type move of a turn. So now I'm going to do a springboard attack, hopefully. So she just kicks me out. So now I'm in the ring side. So I'm going to send Reckoning, who is now Mia Yim. So many people get confused by that because I mean, there's a lot of WWE superstars featured in this game that have been used in a different persona, like Nikki ASH is now Nikki Cross. So she was Nikki Cross before, and then she faced to be Nikki ASH. So I just like how the people programmed the game. Really, it just makes it a whole lot more interesting than what most people would unexpect. So trying to do a attack in the corner, but now I'm gonna try to slide down, do a leapfrog move, and then do another leapfrog, and then I just knock her down. So I didn't want to do a pin right there, so I'll just knock her out ringside. And then Alexa Bliss, she is very ferocious towards her opponent. So now here's the announcers at the announcing table just summarizing what is going on in this match. So now Reckoning is just shifting her gears over to the steel staircase. But now I get back up and just use a run attack on her. So now I'm going to remove every single object unimaginable from the judges table. And we unfortunately don't break it as of yet. So we'd have to use like a very fragile object of some sort. And we did that in our first, when we did Becky Lynch, Sonya Deville, and I think Shotzi when we were up in Cleveland, up in Northeast Ohio. Now we're in Southwest Ohio. Never been out that way before, but I've been in Northeast Ohio so many times. I mean, I practically live about less than 20 minutes away from Northeast Ohio and Hermitage, Pennsylvania. And plus, most of my news networking comes out of Youngstown, Ohio, which is near the border of Newcastle, Pennsylvania. So now I'm going to send Reckoning over to that corner, and she just does a tackle like that. So trying to think of famous Cincinnati Bengals linebackers. But I do know quite a bit of famous players for the Bengals. Chad Johnson, Andy Dalton, A.J. Green, Joe Mixon. And now we get to do a charged finisher. So now I hold her elbow. So now she punches me in the rib. And she just does a ninja kick on me like that. So hopefully I can get to do my signature. Maybe not, but I just have to use a reversal. And it looks like she's going to pick me up and just slam me down. So I got to have a game plan. I don't want to lose this match over no reason. So just use a spin right there. So and it looks like we're going to pin her. So, oh, and Bayley actually breaks up the match. So, both of my teammates are out of the ring right now. So, that is something substantial because if both Bayley and Reckoning were in the ring at the same time when it hit 3, we would have won. So I'm just giving Bianca Belair a break. So I'm going to put in some Auska, and she's from Osaka, Japan, and actually was a graphic designer for Nintendo and did the Nintendo DS games back in 2004 at its inception. So now she turned to be a famous WWE superstar. So Reckoning gets back up. So I'm thinking we're going to send Auska or Reckoning to that corner. So now Auska is going to use several light attacks, honestly. And my question is, am I going to be able to do my signature? So it looks like she's stunned. So she can get, any of your opponents can get stunned real easily, just depending on how you attack them and when to attack them. So we're at a 3-star rating right now, so that's very good. And now she's not going to fall for that, but I'm going to use my signature, use that ninja kick, use my ninja kick so many times. And you have the power, Auska, and you're going to pin your opponent. So 1, 2, and Bayley breaks it up. This is why, really, it's just outrageous to think that. So, I don't know if you can actually pin your opponents two people at once, or maybe not. It ain't possible, but if they had the super magic powers to do it, then probably. So we just do a kick right there. So this is gonna be for the cover. 1, 2, and 3. Auska's team wins it on Monday Night Raw here at Heritage Bank Center in Cincinnati. So the trio does really well together. So we started off with Alexa Bliss, and then it was Bianca Belair's turn, and then Auska. So she just put out the signature to end the match here in Cincinnati. So everyone's doing the victory dance, doing their celebratory stance. So it wasn't a bad matchup. Could have expected a little bit better, but still, um, there's been a lot of greater episodes in this, so lots of greater episodes to come along the line. So we'll show you the next episode's matchup. All right, for the next episode, we're going to head our ways up to Toronto, Ontario, Canada, which I think we're going to be there for at least 2 episodes, and then Vancouver maybe an episode, and then we'll go from there. So this is going to be a 1-on-3 handicap tag. My team will feature John Cena, Shawn Michaels, 2005, The Heartbreak Kid, and Jey Uso battling off against Tommaso Ciampa. So without further ado, I'm signing off. We'll see you guys next episode.